Good morning, Facebook fam. This is John from ListMe Realty Group, and sitting in my truck before I get my hair cut. I always got time to kill before I go in to get my hair cut. I don't know why I always show up 30 minutes to an hour early before I have to do anything. I guess it's the military in me. But anyway, I just wanted to record a video today to discuss the Dream Home Finder program. It's actually a program that Elizabeth and I rolled out a couple months ago, and it seems to be doing really well for us, and we get a lot of questions regarding this program. So I kind of wanted to better explain what it is. This program is really for, it's really for anyone that wants to buy, but it's really for sellers, because in today's market, a lot of people, first, I'm not driving, I'm just sitting in the parking lot, just in case anybody thinks I'm driving, right? So don't freak out. But anyway, it's for these sellers that want to sell in this market, capitalize on their the equity that they have built up in their home, but they're kind of living in fear right now that hey, maybe I shouldn't put my house on the market right now because it's, you know, the market's still hot, there's low inventory, I won't be able to find the home that I want, so what's the point of even listing, right? Well, nobody's going to list their home unless they have a home to go to, right? I think we can all agree on that much. And that's completely understandable, right? I know I wouldn't list my home unless I had somewhere to go, right? So what the Dream Home Finder program does is, if you reach out to us and say, hey, John, Elizabeth, I want some more information on the Dream Home Finder program, what we're going to do is we can set up a meeting, Starbucks, Zoom meeting, come to your house, meet wherever. It doesn't have to be formal or anything like that. It could be completely casual. But what we're going to do is we're going to get an idea of what you want in a home. You know, things like, well, basically it would be like this. We would meet, and then we would go down the list of the things that you want, right? So what area do you want to live in? What school districts do you want to be in? What size home do you want? What amenities do you want in the neighborhood? You know, what price range, obviously. Do you want a cul-de-sac? Do you want 4 bedrooms or 2 bathrooms, or 5 bedrooms and 4 full bathrooms? Do you want a mother's quarters? Do you want a big backyard? Do you want a big front yard? Do you want acreage? Do you want, you know, any specific criteria for us to go out and find that home for you? And what we're going to do is we're going to compile all of that information, right? And then we're going to come up with a marketing plan. This is a targeted marketing plan. And we're going to go out and find those homes for you. So what we do with this targeted marketing is it eliminates all of the homes that you don't want, right? So let's take, for instance, if I'll break this down for you really simple, right? And we're going to use 100 homes, for example. So let's say there's 100 homes in a neighborhood and only 7 of them fit your criteria. So what most marketers do is they'll target all 100 homes, right? Trying to find you a home in that neighborhood. Well, what we do is we take all that information that you provided us, and we go out and target within those 100 homes only the homes that fit the criteria that you've provided us. So what this does is this is hitting the homes over and over and over again, trying to get people to sell by letting them know we have a family that wants to buy their home. And you're thinking, well, why would somebody sell me their home just because, you know, I want to buy it, you know, and it's not even on the market? Well, believe it or not, there are people out there like you that don't want to go through the hassle of having to list it and go through the hassle of having to find another home or anything like that. So this kind of simplifies it and makes it a lot more easier, because what we're going to do is we're going to go out and find people that want to sell their homes, or at least convince them to sell their homes, right? And then put you in contact with them. We'll set up a meeting between everybody, schedule the timing, the closing dates, you know, the likes and dislikes, things they can work on, things that you're willing to do, allowances, and all of that stuff. And we basically put you in front of them and them in front of you, and y'all figure it out between yourselves, and we make the deal happen. What this does is this gets rid of that fear that you're living in, and allows you a chance to capitalize on the market, cash in on the equity while the market is at an all-time high. And it allows them to get out of their home without having to list it and making what they want to make on the home, right? It's an easy transition, right? And chances are you're going to save money by doing this as well, because you're not having to go out there and find homes that you're having to put higher offers on because it's in a multiple offer situation. Now you're in a bidding war with a house you like. You have 3 other competitors doing the same thing, and now all of a sudden a $400,000 house costs $450,000 because somebody was willing to put more money on it. What this does is this allows you access to homes that nobody else really has access to. Only we will have access to these homes because Elizabeth and I are going out to find these homes, to find these sellers for you, putting you in contact with them, and we're not sharing this information with anybody else so they can go in and put in an offer on the home behind you. You know what I mean? These are really designed for people that want to buy a home without the hassle and headache of today's market, right? So like I said before, nobody's going to list their home unless they have a home to go to. But having this comfort and this peace of mind, knowing that you will have a home to go to once we find you the home, then you could put your home on the market, right? Go through that process. And then once you get your home sold, now you can go do the other side, right? So that's the easy thing about the Dream Home Finder program. Like I said, it's purely peace of mind and knowing that you have a home to go to. So kind of to recap on this stuff, what most marketers do and why targeted marketing is so important is instead of blanketing a whole neighborhood with homes that you don't even want, right? It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time and it's a waste of money because you're basically getting shown things you don't want and then you're having to settle and things like that, right? But what we do is we compile all of the information that you gave us and then we go out and find the homes that fit the criteria that you want. So it's a really good program for all of you that want to sell, or if you're a first-time home buyer or whatever like that. We can do all of it for first-time home buyers. If you're wanting to upgrade, if your home's too small and you want to go bigger, or if your home's too big and you want to go smaller, or for whatever reason, if you need a home, the Dream Home Finder program will work. Okay, it may take a little more time, but at least you're getting the home that you want and you're not having to settle. And this is completely free to you. I forgot to mention that. Most people, we get this a lot, is that, oh man, this Dream Home Finder program must cost a lot of money because you're doing all this work, this and that. It costs you nothing. We're going to spend our own money, our own time, our own marketing approach, and we're going to go out and find you the home that you want. The only thing that it costs you is a little bit of your time meeting with us to decide the things that you want and don't want in a home, so we know exactly what to look for. So I just kind of wanted to better explain that today because we still get a lot of questions on that, and I think it's better, instead of reading it, it's better hearing it coming from me or Elizabeth. So like I said, just to recap on this, the Dream Home Finder program is exactly this. We don't blanket an entire area. We take all the information that you provide us and we go out and find the home you want. So things like bedrooms, the number of bedrooms that you want, the number of bathrooms that you want, the square footage of the home. Do you want a 1-story, a 2-story? Do you want Pearland School District, for example, Friendswood School District, for example, or wherever it may be, whatever school district, whatever neighborhood, whatever price range, big backyard, small backyard. You want a pool, you want a jacuzzi, you want, acreage, you want anything that you want in a home, we go out and find. So like I said, instead of blanketing a whole entire area trying to find the home you want, we specifically go out and find those homes for you. So if you guys have any questions, as always, reach out to us. All of our information is always in the description boxes, either in our videos or on our Facebook or anything like that. Or tap the messenger button and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. This Dream Home Finder program is really doing a lot for people, especially the people that want to sell but kind of live in fear that they're not going to find another home. But with this program, you will find another home. So that's all. If you have any questions, again, reach out to us. As always, like us, share us, follow us, comment for any details or anything like that. And if I didn't kind of give a good explanation on this, then just say, hey John, you're terrible at this, can you explain it better, or write it down for me so I can explain. But that's all for me. It's time to go get my hair cut, so I will see you guys in the next video.